Welcome to all viewers and guests. We're really happy that you're joining us at this very important moment, the drawing of lots for the CEV Continental Cup final. Here in The Hague, live from the Intel Hotel, with a perfect view on the beach where next week's event will happen. My name is Marloes Wesselink and I have the honor to be the host of today's show. So, the Continental Cup final. This is the third time in history that this competition format is used to conclude the Olympic qualification process. The Netherlands will be the host for the first time for this event. Just a few facts. 16 federations will participate in this event with 2 teams per country, which makes a total of 64 teams that will be welcomed here in The Hague next week. And all federations have one goal, the final European Olympic ticket. And as a bonus, we will have this prize available, which is the Japanese Daruma doll. That's the bonus. So let's continue with the program of today of the drawing of lots. In the meanwhile, a guest joined me, and I would like to welcome him at the table, Michel Everaert. Welcome. You're CEV Vice President, Secretary, General Secretary Nivobo, but also one of the first players of the Netherlands representing Netherlands at the Olympics in beach volleyball. Welcome.
Thank you, but that's a long time ago. But let me introduce Marloes, because Marloes is not only our presenter. Marloes is a very important part of our history. In 2005, together with Marleen van Iersel, you won the European Championships under 20. And with this picture, the collaboration between the Netherlands and The Hague started. Because I took this picture to the deputy mayor of The Hague, and there our collaboration started. And on this beach behind us, we had big events, a lot of success, and we had a lot of beach volleyball. We are on a historic place, and on this historic place we will organize the Continental Cup, with still Marleen van Iersel playing there, which is actually a quite funny fact. The Continental Cup for us is really important, because we want to have success on a sports level like every federation does, and qualifying for the Olympic is important, so we hope that our chances increase. But on the other hand, events are important, because that means a lot of attention for media, TV and so on. The beach is a historical beach where we had a lot of events. We had European Championships, we had World Tour events, and in 2015 we organized the biggest beach volleyball event ever with 275 courts. During this day, in these times, organizing events is really difficult. Measurements are in the Netherlands in place, like in every country in the world at the moment. But what's even more difficult is the fact that measurements change by the week. We want to thank Sportworks, who did an amazing job till now and will deliver a great event. And we know it was not easy for them, but we will support them and we can promise everybody participating a great event. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, like you say, Michel, there's a lot of history on the beach here in Den Haag, and I think we're all looking forward to create new history next week. Thank you. We're going to watch together a promo video of the event to see what's ahead of us next week. Wow, great show that's ahead of us next week. Wow. In the meanwhile, 2 new guests joined me here. A warm welcome to Hilbert Bredemeijer, Deputy Mayor of The Hague.
Thank you.
And Wilco Nijland, Tournament Director.
Thank
Guys,
you.
Great that you're here. I feel the excitement also with you. Hilbert, I'm going to start with some questions for you. So this is the first time Holland organizes this final Olympic qualification tournament, the Continental Cup final. It's a big moment, right?
It's really a big moment, yeah. As a city of The Hague, we have, of course, a big history with the sport, beach volleyball sport. We were at the start of the sport back in the 80s. So, well, and look at this stunning view. We look at the stadium here. So the connection between the city of The Hague and beach volleyball is, of course, very great.
Yeah, it's quite obvious when you have this venue available.
Yeah, we have to
it's a must-see to organize this event, right?
Yeah.
Do you also have a personal connection with beach volleyball?
Yeah, a little. That's a funny story. I am a runner myself. I ran a couple of marathons, but my first sport when I was a little kid was volleyball, not beach volleyball, but volleyball. So I have kind of a connection. And nowadays, look at the beach. It's for me, it's fun to play a game at the beach with some friends and do some beach volleyball. But my skills are nothing like yours, for example. But
it's never too late to learn.
Maybe you have right.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, and thank you, Den Haag, for hosting this event. Wilco, as a tournament director, how proud or how excited are you that this is happening next week here?
We are very proud, very happy that we can organize such a big event, because it's a big event, one of the biggest events this year for CEV and beach volleyball. So we are very happy with that. Also very happy with the collaboration with CEV, because for Sportworks that's also the first time, and we're looking forward to it.
Nice. So, of course, in this time, it's kind of challenging to organize an event.
It is, yeah.
What can we expect from organizational point of view?
I think we have a great setup. The hotel where we are in now, the Inter Hotel, was just a 1-minute walk from the venue. That helps a lot for organizing. And at the venue, we have 2 stadiums. We have the fixed stadium, which is always here, the Hague Beach Stadium. And we have our corona-proof stadium, which we used last time in Utrecht, at King of the Court. That stadium is full with skyboxes, and the experience what the audience will have in that stadium is great. And not only the audience, because I know from players that it's such an amazing feeling to play in such atmosphere what the stadium is bringing. So that's a very good thing.
Yeah, and especially when the stakes are as high as playing for an Olympic ticket, right?
Then we have drama on the court, and we like drama on the court. Yes.
Well, it's going to be spectacular next week for sure. Wilco, thank you. Good luck next week with the organization. Wilbert, you're going to stay with us to assist on the drawing of lots. Yep. Very exciting. But first, there's a video, right? Of the city of The Hague.
To show our how proud we are of the connection between the beach, the sea, and the city. So let's look.
Let's take a look. Yeah, it's a perfect match, The Hague and beach volleyball. Every time you see the images, you feel it, right?
Yeah, feel it, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Yeah. Joep van Iersel, competition director, joined us at the table because, of course, we can hear and we can talk about how excited we are, what's going to happen next week. But, of course, we have a major task to fulfill, the drawing of lots.
Yes.
Joep, the floor is yours. Let's get started with the drawing.
Yes, let's do that. The drawing of lots will determine who will play against whom, and from the first day to the last day. Okay, let's start with the number 1 seed.
First we take a look at all the participant federations.
For the women and for the men, 16 teams. They are playing to each other according to a system we are going to tell them afterwards. So the number 1 seed in men and women will be Netherlands.
Okay.
So we have 6 balls here, and all the balls has the winners of the semifinals, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and we have a special number 6. Okay. So we will come back to that. Okay, let's go to the first draw. The first draw is normally between 3 teams. It will be Germany, Greece, and Russia. But Germany has already 2 spots in the Olympics, so they are out of this draw. So we'll have a draw for position 2 and 3 between Greece and Russia. So if you just make it a little, you know how to do it.
Yes. I saw it several times with the European Championship and so.
Okay. Let's see who will be position number 2.
All right. And this is obviously.
Yes, position number 2 will be Russia. Russia will be on position number 2. So let's check if the number 3 position is the one who should be there. And will be
it's correct.
Greece. Greece will be on position number 3.
Thank you.
The second ball is for the teams who were second place at the semifinals in Madrid, Baden and Izmir. So we'll see who will be for position number 4 to 6. And on position number 4, we will have Austria. Austria on position number 4.
Thank you.
For position number 5, position number 5, it will be
France.
France. Thank you very much. I didn't see it.
France.
And then the last one should be from the eastern part of Europe,
Yes.
Poland.
Poland.
Poland is on position number 6.
Great job, Hilbert. You told us this
Thank
was a
you.
dream come true, right?
Yes,
Throwing of
it is.
lots.
You have one more
Like
to go.
it. Oh, one more to go.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. This is the number 3
This
position.
is a really dream control. Yeah.
Well, let's see the countries: Finland, Spain, and Italy.
Sorry.
So it's for position number 7.
First one is
Position number 7 will be Italy. Then we have position number 8 to go between Finland and Spain. I saw that.
me too.
And it is Finland. Position number 8 will be Finland. And the last one should be from the south of Europe.
Spain, right?
Yes, right.
Yes.
And it's
It's
Spain.
correct. Spain.
So Spain is going to position number 9.
Perfect. So we're
Okay.
halfway through the women's draw. Hilbert,
Thank you.
for your assistance. Great that you're attending it. Are you going to visit the event next week?
Absolutely. Every day, I think. Yeah.
Perfect. We'll welcome you and look forward to a
Looking
great
forward.
event.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll have a new assistant for the second part of the women's draw. And that is a very special guest. It's Olympian Christian Varenhorst, one of the guys who will battle for an Olympic ticket here next week in The Hague. And he's behind me. So, Chris, welcome.
Thank you.
Are you ready to perform a very important task?
Yes, I heard this is more difficult than playing beach volleyball.
Exactly,
I
so-
will try my best.
The first hurdle now and the next one next week.
Okay, Chris.
We'll continue with the second part of the women's draw.
Second part will be the number 4 placed in the semifinals. It will be the teams from Switzerland, Czech Republic, and Ukraine, because also Switzerland has 2 teams already in the Olympic ranking. So we have only Czech Republic and Ukraine to draw. Go ahead. Make it a little bit, a little bit hustling. So we'll see who will be position number 10. Yes, thank you. Ukraine, position number 10. And then the last one on this draw should be one left over. It's Czech Republic. Czech Republic is on position number 11.
Perfect. We'll advance to the fifth draw.
The fifth draw are the teams, 3 teams, they were placed number 5th in the semifinals. So it's Slovenia, Lithuania, and Norway. So
Go ahead, Chris.
go ahead. For position number 12, position number 12 will be Norway. Norway, position number 12. Position number 13. Thank you. Position number 13 will be Slovenia. Then we have one position left over, position number 14. And it will be Lithuania. Thank you very much.
Great job, Chris. Let's advance to the final and sixth draw, which
Yes.
will also determine the first opponent of the Netherlands, of course.
Yes, correct, for the
in this
Netherlands
draw.
women, because there are 2 teams, 2 countries already has 2 teams each in the final ranking. So we have 2 reallocated spots for Cyprus and Estonia. So they can. So the first one will be position number 15. Position number 15 will be Cyprus. And then the last one should be, yes. Indeed, it's Estonia. Estonia is on position number 16. That concludes the draw of the women.
For the women. Thank you, Christian. You performed greatly here. You did great. Let's see how it goes next week. You'll be back in the show for a little interview afterwards. We'll take a look at the final ranking of the women, final seeding, and we'll see you later in the show. Thank you. So the final seeding of women is complete. Den Haag is getting ready for the event. We have a few more days to prepare. The players are arriving here in The Hague and starting to practice, starting to prepare physically, mentally for the big challenge of next week. And we're back for the second part of this draw. Christian will come back later in the show. Katja Stam, welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you. You are the second assistant of Joep van Eersel for the men's draw. It's great that you can join us. Let's first conduct the drawing of lots, and we'll also talk a bit later about how you look forward to next week's event.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, thank you, Katja. Like in the women, we also have number 1 seed. It will be the Netherlands. There's all the 16 teams participating in this tournament. Have a look at it. And then we continue with the draw. This ball, number 1, is the 3 winners of the semifinals. So you can make something happening. And then let's see who will be on position number 2. Between Turkey, Germany and Switzerland.
You can that open.
Yeah, you can do it. It's Switzerland. Switzerland is on position number 2. Then position number 3 will be between Turkey and Germany. And as you can see, it's Germany. Germany is position number 3. That means if everything is all right, the last one should be Turkey for position number 4. And it's Turkey. Turkey on position number 4.
So the first round is completed and we'll advance to the second one.
Okay, for the second ball, we have also 3 teams, but also Poland has 2 teams already in the Olympic ranking. So we only have Latvia and Spain in this ball. So you can choose for position number 5. Who will be position number 5, Latvia or Spain? And it will be Latvia. Latvia will go to position number 5. So, position number 6, I assume. Always a challenge. It's Spain. Spain is on position number 6.
That's round 2. You're a natural, Katja. You're doing a great job.
Yes. The third draw is for the teams who are number 3 in the semifinals: Slovenia, Ukraine, and Belgium. So let's see how Belgium comes out next to Ukraine and Slovenia. Getting better and better. It's Slovenia. Slovenia will go to position number 7. Position 8 we have Ukraine. And on position 9 we should have the country very close to us on our south side, Belgium. Belgium is on position number 9.
So halfway the men's draw.
Halfway the men's draw, we are getting closer to the end. For the draw 4, we have also 3 teams, but Italy has also 2 teams after the semi-finals. They managed in Sochi to get enough points to go to the Olympic ranking. So we have left over Czech Republic and Austria for spots 10 and 11. Let's see who goes to position 10 is Austria. Austria goes to position 10. And then let's check if it's Czech. And it's Czech Republic. Czech Republic
Check, double check.
goes to position number 11. We have the number 5th place. This number 5th place of the semi-finals were Lithuania, Belarus, and France. They're all 3 inside, so go ahead for position 12 till 14. It's Belarus. Belarus is going to position number 12. Position number 13. Position number 13. Looks like it's France. Yes, it's France. 13. And position number 14 should be
More difficult.
Yeah, we make it extra challenging for the athletes.
Need some extra strength for next week.
yes.
That's good.
Lithuania. Lithuania will be position number 14. And because also in the men there were 2 teams moving on to the Olympic ranking, we have for the last draw 2 teams coming from the for the reallocated spots. It's also Estonia and Serbia. So who will be position 15 and who will play Netherlands? '15 will be Serbia. And 16 will be Estonia. Thank you. So we have men and women, Netherlands against Estonia.
Yes,
Thank you,
perfect.
Katja.
Thank you.
So the drawing of both men and women is completed. Joep, thank you very much for conducting the draw. We'll also see you next week.
You're welcome. See you next week.
And Katja, you will stay at the table and we'll invite Christian Varenhorst also back at the table to join and to talk a bit about what's happening next week, about the final seeding list, the bracket, to see what's happening next week. So, both men and women, same opponents. Chris, what's your first impression of this draw?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
No, I did see, but my answer for the draw is always the same. Doesn't matter what team is in front. In the end, you have to win. So, yeah, we'll prepare well, and we know there are only good teams here, so we have to fight really hard.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the final seeding of the men competition. So your start against Estonia. Do you have a feeling about how this event will evolve next week? If you look at this, or you just, like you said, focused on the first round?
I mean, not depending on the draw. Like you see, there are only strong countries and good teams. We have a good organizer in Sportworks. The stadium is built up just behind us. People can't see, unfortunately, but we've seen it at King of the Court. It's nice, and I hope we have the same atmosphere to play in, because that might give us the extra boost.
Yeah, and Chris, for you, you basically live a few hundred meters from this venue. There's a home advantage, right? It must feel great to be able to perform here.
I sleep on the beach a lot as well, so
Eat, sleep, repeat here.
eat, sleep, repeat on the beach.
Perfect. Katja, what's your first impression of the women's draw? You're starting against Estonia, and we'll take a look at the final seeding also later for women. What's your first thought?
I think actually kind of the same what Chris also said. I think they are all good countries, and I think it will be a crazy tournament because there's a lot of consequences for everybody. So I think the one who can keep their heads cool win, but it can be everybody.
Yeah, I think in both women and men, it's a very strong competition. Just a little bit about the format. The competition format is a bit different, of course, than the regular season. Now you're participating with 2 Dutch teams to fight for the ticket. How does that feel? Is it different from other tournaments?
Yeah, it's different because you're sort of dependent from another team, but it's also nice to play a tournament which really feels like you play for your country. Normally in a world tour or another event, it's more for your own team or for yourself. And now this tournament really feels to earn a spot for the Netherlands, and that's really cool to play.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the federation and countries for sure. Chris, what are your last preparations going to be in the next days?
Secret, but I'll tell you something. We practice with the 2 teams, and we also think about different scenarios. So who will play the final match, or what's 1 and 2 seed? I don't know for the Dutchies. For sure we are 1 seed, but how will that play against other countries? And we are practicing a lot together. Also giving each other tips. Like normally we keep it secret from between the teams as well, but now we have to play together for this national.
So there's more collaboration.
Yeah,
than
more
normally.
collaboration between the teams, and that's strange, but I got used to it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's take a look at the final bracket for the women's competition, Katja. You're going to start against Estonia and then hopefully advance through the tournament. You're going to fight for possibly your first Olympic Games.
Yeah.
How excited are you?
Yeah, super excited. It's a really cool chance that we just got, and we managed to get the 5th place in Ostrava, so that was really cool. So now we're really close, so I want to get that spot.
Yeah, well, the stakes are high, and I think for both men and women, the competition will be crazy. The level is very high in Europe, of course. So we're going to wish both of you, and of course the rest of your teammates, a lot of luck for next week. We're going to take just a quick look at the men's bracket. Sorry. It's also ready to see. So Chris, maybe you can give us some thoughts about that.
It looks good, yeah. And now you see only the first round, of course, and anything can happen. So we don't know anything for the second round. I mean, if we win, we know the potential for the next round. So choice of 2 teams, but anything can happen anywhere. So yeah, let's stick to staying focused for the first round.
So really, step by step, you're going to work through the tournament.
Day by day.
Well, that sounds like a very solid plan. Guys, thank you for assisting on drawing. Good luck for next week. We all look forward to seeing you battle for the last Olympic ticket next week. Thank you, and see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
So the drawing is done. The players are ready, and while they leave and start the preparation for next week, we are going to finish this drawing of lots. And to do that, we have an official moment. And I would like to welcome to the table George Gagalis, CEV Head of Beach Volleyball. And he will join me to officialize and close this drawing of lots. George.
Thank you, Marloes. Thank you for coordinating the process. Special thanks to the city of The Hague for hosting us, to 2 very valuable partners, Nevobo and Sportworks, for being part of this very important, very prestigious event, and we really look forward for this event next week. And there is excitement. We are going to eventually see some of the top teams, some great matches, and of course allocate the last spot to the a bit delayed but very much anticipated Tokyo Olympic Games later this year. So good luck to all athletes. We really look forward for an amazing beach volleyball week in a great place.
Thank you, George. So hereby, the drawing of lots is officialized and is round up. And of course, we all want to invite you to come and visit the event next week. Visit the website, purchase your tickets, and make sure you're here because it's going to be spectacular. The stakes are very high. The last Olympic ticket is on the line. We would like to thank you all for attending this drawing of lots. Just a side note for the press, they can log in for the link you received for the online press conference. And we hope to see you all next week here in The Hague at this great venue for the CEV Continental Cup final. Thank you for attending. Thank you for watching. And let's take a final look at what is ahead of us next week. Thank you.